And let's continue then with verse 6, and it reads, "For they have shed the blood of saints and prophets, and thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy." They're worthy of what? Who is this they? It's important that we find out. Who are they that killed the prophets? Jesus taught us. Very simple. Very, very, very simple. Matthew chapter 23. Matthew chapter 23, let's find out who they are. They that are different from us. They that actually have caused our brother Judah considerable consternation. Let's find out who actually murdered the prophets. Matthew 23, verse 31. Let's pick it up. "Wherefore ye be witnesses unto yourselves that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets." Okay, so who are we talking? You're the offspring of those that killed the prophets. Who are they? Let's find out. Verse 32. "Fill ye up then the measure of your fathers." In other words, like father, like son. 33. "Ye serpents." This lets you know who they are, the offspring of the serpents. "Ye generation," that's to say you offspring of vipers, how can you escape the damnation of hell? Who was the serpent in the garden? You should know by now. He was identified in Revelation chapter 12, that old serpent, the dragon, the devil. 34. "Wherefore, behold, I send unto you prophets and wise men and scribes, and some of them you shall kill and crucify, and some of them shall ye scourge in your synagogues, and persecute them from city to city," right up to the very end, delivering God's elect up before the synagogues of the serpent, the Satan, that is to say. 35. "That upon you may come all the righteous blood," listen, this is why we came here, "shed upon the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel unto the blood of Zacharias, son of Barachias, whom you slew between the temple and the altar." Now, the big question is, all you have to know is, who slew Abel? That they are the people that slew the prophets down through the years. Well, it was who slew Abel? Well, it was Cain, of course. Every child knows that. You got it. And what do we call his offspring from the manuscripts translated into English is Kenites, which simply means in the Hebrew tongue, sons of Cain. And the sons of Cain murdered the prophets all the way down through. Christ foretold us, and don't try to lay that trip on anyone else. That evil that was planted by Satan, as Jesus taught us in that same book of Matthew in chapter 13, he planted those tares in the garden. The old devil himself did. They are his offspring, and they are contrary to the Word of God, and contrary in a sense to nature itself, because they be in part hybrids, if you would. So here we have the theys and those that shed the blood. And why did he call Christ righteous? Because and called him worthy? Because he justified and judged who the Kenites were, who the murderers of the prophets were. What are the prophets? The teachers that God sends forth to bring forth the truth, the seeds of truth that embed themselves in the minds of men, whereby they can understand the Word of God.